All right, you guys, this is the video for the balloon demo project. Actually, this is just the balloon demo. The project that goes with this project is the project that goes with this demo. Is called the song lyrics project. So you have the balloon demo and then the song lyrics project. Balloon demo is like a short mini project, really short. It'll take you maybe a class period or two. And then it will help you to move on for the things that you'll need to know for the project. So, before I start, my dog is having the zoomies right now, so she is playing with every single toy that she has. So there's going to be some squeaking in the background. That's what that is. All right. So, balloon demo. That is on my website right here under digital arts, sandwich project, corkboard project. Now we have balloon demo. So if you scroll down, this is what we are going to wind up making. And here's all the things that you'll need. So we are going to first start by using the create new button. Click on photo, and I'm going to drag this down a little bit. We need to make this portrait 5x7 right here, because we want it to be like up and down. You can name this balloon and then your name. That is my name. You don't need to turn your background on or anything. You can just leave it that way. And then once this is all set, you can click create. And here we go. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to go find the balloon image on my website. And you are going to copy it, copy image, and then paste. So you can either click edit, paste, or Control V. Here we go. I am going to stretch this out all the way. Even if some of it goes off the page a little bit, that's fine. We want the balloon to make up like the whole thing. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to rename this layer balloon. Thank you, Murphy. And I'm going to leave it unlocked. Actually, let's lock this. Let's lock it. If we have to unlock it, we can unlock it. But for now, I want to say we're going to lock it. All right. Second thing we want to do is we want to find the clouds, which is right over here. We're going to right click on that, click copy image, and then click edit, paste, or Control V. Hang on 1 second. I just need to pause this. Okay. Sorry, just had to yell at my dog. All right. So I'm going to, again, stretch this out all the way to make sure. If you want, it might be easier if we flip it. So, oh, it doesn't work that way. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. We can flip it by finding, let me see where it is. Okay, so the top circle, if it turns into a hand, the top circle that's on the clouds photo, if you like turn it, you're able to have it that way, but then the clouds end up the wrong way, so maybe that's not a good idea. Let me see. Could I possibly have them like... Yeah, I don't think it matters. All right. Anyway, let's stretch this out. So it's going to be humongous, which is fine. We cannot see the balloon. So we're going to come over here to the cloud layer. We're going to, first of all, we're going to rename this clouds, whatever. And we are going to change the opacity. Here's a new term, opacity. You can either change it here by typing it in, or you can use the slider. We're going to change that to about 50. When I say about, that means it does not have to be exactly 50. It could be close to 50. 55 is fine. Just so it looks like it's a little bit of a cloudy day. But we still want to be able to see the, what's it called? The balloon through it. And once you have it to the opacity that you like, you can lock that so that does not move away. All right. Now, we need to go and find our plane, which is right here. Copy image. And then I am going to paste it or Control V. And here we go. And I want to make this a little bit smaller. And I'm going to put this in the corner. It doesn't matter which corner. I almost always put it in this one. I need to make it a lot smaller. All right. Just like that. So, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Control plus to zoom in. So what we want to do here, we do not want to use the magic wand to take out this background because we want it to look like it's fading in. So in my example here, it kind of looks like it's faded in instead of like totally, the background's gone. So to do that, we are going to take our eraser tool, just right here, and we're going to have a little bit, we're going to change the size to, I need to make this pretty big. I'm going to change the size to like 200. That's good. And then the softness. Oh my gosh, I can't do this today. I'm going to put that at about 40%. The step can stay the same. That doesn't have to change. And then the opacity is going to go down to 50 as well. About 50. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so listen carefully. I'm going to click. Every time I click, it's going to fade out some of this image of the plane. Now she's drinking water. Every time you click, so you have to click each time. So if you see this red circle appearing, that means that's how many times I'm clicking. So what we really want to do is just kind of get rid of that hard edge to this photo so it looks like it kind of blends in. And then you're going to kind of ease the plane back in. So I'm going to go in between here a little bit. And again, every time you click, it takes a little bit more away. So I'm kind of just like feathering it out like this. Does not have to be perfect, but that definitely helps. That way it's kind of like fading into the picture, which is what we want. I think that looks good to me. I'm just, this is very sensitive. There we go. All right, once you decided on what you want, how faded in you want it to look, and again, if you mess up, that's fine. Just click Control Z, and that will take your mistakes. So I'm going to move back to the Move tool because I don't want to erase anything else. I am going to rename this layer Plane, and I can lock that now. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I wonder if this has the text tool, but I don't think it has the text tool that I'm looking for. Let me see. It doesn't. Okay, so we're going to do something else instead. Okay, now instead of typing, we are going to go to the website to find the image of the bubbles, which is right here. So I can copy that, copy image, and then paste it in Pixlr by doing Control V. All right, so a couple things we want to do here. First, we want to turn this to be portrait style or vertical up and down. Doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. And then we want to stretch this out so it covers the entire page. And instead of trying to get rid of that black, we can just put the black right off the page, just like that. All right, so the next thing is the magic wand. Where is it? Here it is. We want to change the tolerance to about, I'm going to say probably 10. Let's see, does that work? Yeah, that looks like that works. Yes, 10 works. Once you've magic wanded that, then you can click Control D to get the dots away. And then we're going to click on the Move tool. And then we are actually going to click on the layer, rename it Bubbles. And there's this underneath where you name it, it's called Blend Modes. So it says none right now, but there's a whole bunch of stuff you can choose from. So it changes the way that the bubbles blend, I guess. A lot of them are very different. I'm just trying to show you a bunch of them. You can pick one that you do like. It's up to you if you want to play around with it. That's very bright. So I'll just leave that up to you guys. I think, I like this one. And if you want to play with the opacity on that as well, like these are kind of bright. I might lower that a little so it looks kind of cool. And then once you're finished with that, you can lock that. And that's that. And that is, actually, let's do one more thing. We are going to use the text tool, but we're just not going to use it in the way that I wanted us to. So I want you to type your name on the bottom corner. So you're going to add a new text layer, add. Just because I want us to practice using the text tool. And then you can come up here and change the font to be anything you like. There are 100 fonts. Just don't pick one that is the one with the crown, because that one obviously you have to pay for, and we're not paying for those, because we can definitely find one that we like that is free. Well, that one's cool. You can change the color by clicking the fill button up here. You can change the size too. You can do it this way. There you go. However big you want to make it. That's good. And then once you've figured everything out, you can kind of just, ooh, it's kind of big. That's okay. Oh, that's kind of small. But that works for me. There we go. Great. Then click the move tool and you are done. Once you're done, of course, you click File, Save. JPG is when you're finished. JPG. Save as. Balloon is going to ask you to save it a couple of times. Yes. Click OK. Yes, yes, yes. And then upload to Google Classroom. Next is going to be the song lyrics project. So if you finish this one a little bit early, you can use the rest of the time period to start looking up a song that you would like to do. I'm just going to show you a couple of examples really quick. Oh, song lyrics project. Here's an example. This is the Rainbow Connection. Again, you're doing lots of the same things we just did: blending, using fonts, blend modes. Here's a good example. Here's a bad example. I'll go into why these are good and bad examples, but if I were you, I would start thinking of a song that you would like to use.